One thing about God is God doesn't choose people based on looks, size, race. He doesn't do that. He's not like man. Um, when I reflect on things in the past, when I was in certain ministries, I was overlooked. I really was. Now, I I was in certain ministries. I was in the youth ministry, the prayer ministry. I'm not saying that I was not utilized, but I was not utilized in the capacity that I should have been utilized. I was always called to preach. And when I look back on that, I'm glad that they didn't choose me. Because when man chooses you, man can choose you. They can bring you up and take you down. But when God chooses you, no man can sit you down. When you look in the Bible with David, David was not chosen by man. Saul was chosen by man, King Saul. But Saul forfeited his blessing because he was disobedient to God. I'm going to have to do an intense Bible study on that. When Saul messed up, God already had a ram in the bush. He chose David to be the new king of Israel. Now, when prophet Samuel went to find a new king, he had no idea it was going to be David. Jesse had 8 sons, and Jesse was the father of David, and he had all his sons come out except for David. You know where David was? David was in the back taking care of the sheep. He was a sheep boy, and that's what he did. And I often wonder, why was David back there and he wasn't with the sons? Why? Because David's own family didn't see his value. David's own family, glory to God, rejected him. David's own family did not think he was worth anything. But God chose David. And that's what God will do. He will choose the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. He will choose the unlikely person to be elevated. So if you are like me that has been overlooked, guess what? You may be overlooked, but you're going to be overbooked. And God has chosen you for such a time as this. And he's going to exalt you like he did with David. He's going to exalt you and bring you before great men and women. He's going to bring you before kings and queens. I didn't even plan to say all this, but God knows. So promotion does not come from man. It comes from God. And when God sets you up, no man can take you down. So if you overlook, count it all joy, because you're about to be overbooked. Blessings to you.